Hi guys, welcome back to This African Perspective. Thank you for stopping by. Okay, so today we're going to be checking out videos about car insurance. Some people actually believe that car insurance is a scam, and how some people have actually experienced their car insurance prices actually being wrapped up and higher than it's usually used to be. And some people actually wish that they could actually get at least half of the car insurance money, all the insurance that they paid the whole year, at least at the end of the year, just like they get tax returns, they should actually get half of it, because not everybody gets into an accident, not anybody even experience having to, get any coverage from their insurance company. So we're going to get into this video. Before we get right into this video, I want to give a big shout out to Jeremy for $10 super thanks, and Sean for $10 super thanks. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys for supporting the channel. God bless you. Make sure you click the like button. I really appreciate that so much. It really helps with the algorithm.
Car insurance is the biggest scam on this planet. Like, I'm really trying to understand, like, I need the insurance to cover my car in case I get into an accident, but if I get into an accident, then I'm penalized for getting into an accident because I'm really not supposed to get into an accident even if I have car insurance. And then if I do use my car insurance because I got into an accident, they're going to raise my monthly premium, and then it's up to their discretion whether they cover me or not, but it's not up to my discretion whether I pay them or not, because in order for me to register my car in my state, I have to have car insurance. So me being me, I'm thinking like, okay, so if I'm paying you $300 a month, if anything happens to my car, I shouldn't hear no tongue, no mouth. They have tongue and mouth every time something happens to your car. It is not making sense to me. Like, that's not adding up. The fact that car insurance is so expensive anyways, like, what do you mean you're charging me $400 a month for a what if? For a hypothetical? You must be out your goddamn... I don't get it. Health insurance is a whole nother thing, but the car insurance shit, I don't get. I don't get it. And to require people to have it, required, I'm getting upset. I'm getting upset because I have to renew my insurance, and my insurance is like almost $400. When I first got my car and I got insurance, and my insurance was like $200 something. Now it's almost $400. Like, I'm getting hot. Like, I'm about to give me a electric scooter. No, in this country, they're going to start making people register them too.
We built the roads with our taxes so that car companies could sell you a car that you drove on the road that was built for them. If they had to build all their own roads, the price of gas to go in the car would have been much higher. The price of your car would have been, all of that would have been much higher.
If the car companies had to do it?
What I'm saying is, I make a product and I want you to use it, but there's no roads. Oh, I convince you to build the road so you can buy my car and drive on that road.
What is going on with car insurance? I just went to renew because you do it every 6 months. I pay mine 6 months in advance.
Oh, yeah. Hi. I have a degree in risk management and insurance. I can tell you what's going on here. Isn't it funny how me just hearing somebody else with a southern accent makes mine just pop right out? Anyway, car insurance is one of these weird products where being loyal to the same company for too long will cost you money. They use all kinds of things to determine your rate. You think it's just your driving record, like tickets and accidents and stuff like that? They use everything from your credit score to what magazines you have subscriptions to. And one of those factors is based on how likely you are to leave. And if you've been there for a few years, you've already shown that you're not really shopping for car insurance that often. So they're going to start charging you more. I personally shop my car insurance at least once a year. Now, some companies have added incentives for you to stay with them longer, things like accident forgiveness. But honestly, the fact that a single accident would raise your rate is a complete scam. Like, that's what you were paying the insurance for, is for that first accident. Seems like the insurance company should have planned ahead for that instead of charging you more money. But I digress. Yeah, shop your car insurance at least once a year.
But I'm 26 years old. I'm into my career. And if my granddaddy take me off of that car insurance, 13th reason, that's why I won't get another car. He pays my car insurance and he pays for my tag each year. And I thank God, oh God, I thank you so much for my granddaddy. But the day he says I gotta pay for it,
Maybe it even rarely happens that you run into such a situation where you need them. Then they get so annoyed, or because that is what I can call this, because why are you raising up a person's premium just because of that? It's like, were you hoping that nothing happens and you just keep getting that money consistently? What about all the money that they've been paying you for all this time that they never had an issue? So it's like, it's just crazy to me how most of these companies just get things we put into law for them, for their gain. You just literally don't have to do anything, but you just get paid for doing nothing.
Oh, car insurance is seriously the biggest scam ever, and I seriously don't know how this is legal. Where are the cops? Like, no, my car insurance just went up $60 for no reason. I called and I'm like, hey, keep in mind I already pay hundreds for a Honda. It is finance though, you know what I'm saying? So I get it. But like, dude, like you're going up for no reason. I call, I'm like, hey, why did my car insurance go up $60? Her answer, rates are going up in California. What that got to do with me in my car? I have no record, no horrible record, like nothing. What is going on? Like, I don't know how much money they think I make, but they see what kind of car it is. A Honda. I'm broke.
If you're overpaying for car insurance, I'm going to show you exactly how I pay $67 per month for full coverage as a young male driver. And this is not sponsored, these are just honest numbers. So I use Root Insurance, and as you can see, it's $406 for 6 months. There's two big ways to lower your car insurance. The easiest way is to pay every 6 months instead of monthly. If I paid monthly, that's 82 times 6 would be 492. But instead, I can save 20% by paying every 6 months. The second big way to save is by having a high deductible. A deductible is how much you pay out of pocket before insurance gets involved. I chose the highest deductible possible because if I had a lower deductible, it would add hundreds of dollars to my insurance bill. Because I have an emergency fund, I can afford to pay $1,000 if I get into an accident, which saves me hundreds of dollars per year. If you like these money-saving hacks, feel free to join my text message list. It'll save you thousands per year.
Our insurance really ain't shit, bro. At least give us half of the money we paid you for the year. You feel me? Give us half the money. Give us something. If our car has...
I've had this car insurance for like 4 years, and I got into a car accident last year, which was not my fault at all. I was literally driving on my apartment, my brakes failed, and a dumbass guy, he literally like sped up and hit me. Anyways, so I got into this car accident. My insurance didn't do shit because they said they couldn't do shit, so I just literally bought a new car. And as this year is like ending, like, and I'm due for like a renewal, they just hit me up talking about, oh, we're gonna cancel your insurance. We are not gonna cover you anymore because of the car accident. What? What's the point of having car insurance if when you get in a car accident or whatever the fuck happens to you, they're gonna cancel your insurance? That makes no sense.
Well, you know that these people are not for you, be it the government and the corporations. They do not care about how you feel. They don't care about what you want, what benefits you and what should be good for you. It's about what they want and what benefits them. I actually absolutely think that people should actually be getting maybe half, at least let's go 50-50. If a person after a whole year did not have any issue at all, at least give them half. You can hold the half. It's not like they because it's a law, at least can you give them half of it? Why can't we get half? Or some people who absolutely never run into any issue, they're so lucky they don't run into any issues. They could even go years and years and never had any issues where they needed their insurance company, but what? They consistently have to pay.
I'm gonna just say this like everybody else say it. Car insurance is a scam.
Fix it, Jesus.
Case in point, $620 a month. This is liability in New York. This is not even full coverage. This is not even full coverage. This is how disgusting it is. And then we're not going to say a brand new car. I know somebody has a brand new car is paying between $2,000 and $2,200 a month. Their insurance is $1,100 and the note is $1,000. Fix it, Jesus. Even if the person's credit was good, the note would be cheap and the insurance would still be high. And let's be real, y'all take way too long with that money when we get into accidents. Yeah, y'all take way too long. And then what is this, the most disgusting part? Y'all overcharging people that got into accidents that are not their fault. Okay, someone hit me from behind, so how are you going to charge me more money if this person hit me? If it's not my fault, it's no fault of my own. So if it's not my fault, then you shouldn't be charging me extra. Y'all are greedy, real greedy. It's disgusting how greedy y'all are. And at the end of the day, y'all just overcharging more than what the car is worth. We have to fix this system because it's not working. Everyone deserves a car and deserves to be able to drive and not have to pay an insane amount of money for car insurance, especially insurance companies that are not going to be on time when we really get into some shit. Fix it, Jesus.
I recently got in a car wreck and I found something out that everyone needs to be aware of.
Obviously, if you are driving and you own a vehicle, you have car insurance. So when I got into a wreck, it was my fault, but my insurance still paid for it because I have full coverage. But after my car was fixed, the guy at the body shop told me something very interesting. I have a 2016 Dodge Charger, which is worth roughly $22,000 before the wreck. Now it's probably worth between $14,000 and $16,000. So that would be a total depreciation of $8,000. And the guy at the body shop told me as I was walking out the door, don't forget to call your insurance and ask for a depreciation value. I was walking out, I said, hold on a second, what is that? He told me that if you are fully covered and you get in a wreck and your car loses value because of it, you can call your insurance and get a check for the amount of value that was lost in the wreck. Now, most of the time it's not full value, but when I called my insurance person, they were like, yeah, we'll send you a check. So I'm paying my insurance $240 a month, and I never knew that I could get a check for my depreciation? Now, you do not get a check in the full amount, okay? My car depreciated $8,000, and they sent me a check for $5,000. But still, insurances do not want you to know this. And I know that for a fact because they never told me about it. If you're ever involved in a wreck, do not forget, call your insurance agent and ask for a depreciation value.
Y'all want to know what's so ghetto? I just went from paying $1,134 and some change to $485 and some change for car insurance. When I was paying the $1,134 and some change a month, it was the same as what I'm paying for now. Same type of vehicles on there, same type of coverages. $1,000 deductibles because, duh. And it's one driver listed, me. 2 cars, 2. My 2022 Tesla 3 and my 2021 Volkswagen Atlas Cross Sport. I'm 27. No accidents. No derogatory marks. No license suspensions. No tickets. Nada. Nothing. Why in the fuck was I paying so much for car insurance? Like, don't go to Direct Auto.
I do think that there are a lot of people who actually pay a lot of money for their insurance. I hear some people who are paying like way less. Like, thank God I'm not having to pay this huge amount of money, because it's like most times some people will be like, hey, they're paying 500 and above, and then some people are actually paying below 100, and sometimes some might even actually take it as a thing of pride. Like, hey, like, do you know how much my car insurance is? Like, it's almost like a thing of pride where if you pay a lot, and then it means something. Like, to me, I mean, I would be envious, or I would be so envious of you if you actually live below your means. You're paying like really little for almost everything. I would be like, oh my God.
I don't know what they expect people to do. My credit scores.
I just got off the fucking phone with Geico. They increased my monthly insurance rate from $253 to $307 a month for my insurance. Oh, because of inflation. Because a lot of people are getting in car wrecks and they need to pay for their claims. That's what they told me. Are you fucking kidding me? And I asked the lady, hey, did you get a wage increase? She said, oh no. Fuck off, America. I'm fucking tired of living here.
What she's saying is really fact, because why is it that most times they'll say, oh, there's an increase in this and there's an increase in that, in this insurance, that payments that you're making, there's an increase. But majority of the time, right, most of the people that work in those places do not get any pay increase. Nothing is being increased for them. So this whole thing that we are saying, you're saying, oh, you need more because of inflation, you're increasing the prices of things, then who is actually getting this money? Because I thought it's supposed to be for the people that work for you. I thought it's supposed to go into things that you guys are buying, like all the stuff that you need to actually get that business to function, right? Because also the people that are working for you, you need them for the business to function. So why is it that they do not get that money?
Here are the 5 worst insurance companies based on my experience handling hundreds of accidents for clients. Number 1, Mercury. Number 2, State Farm. Number 3, Kemper Insurance. Number 4, Geico. And number 5, Progressive. What happens is that most of these insurance companies do not offer reasonable settlements, forcing us to sue their insureds.
Insurance companies do not want you to know this secret. Hey, I need car insurance. How much does it cost? Okay, we would love to overcharge you on some insurance, but who's gonna be driving the car? It's gonna be me and my wife, who has 30 years of driving experience. Alright, and where are you gonna park the car? Definitely not in my garage or on the street, because I know that it would be cheaper for me to park it on the driveway. Okay, that's fine, but we also offer breakdown insurance. I would definitely recommend it. Shit in case. No shit in case, thanks. I know that I could get it cheaper somewhere else. Okay, and how would you like to pay it monthly? Actually, I would like to pay for my entire year up front, because I know that I get a huge discount by doing that. This is the lowest price I ever seen. My boss is gonna be pissed. Yeah, too bad I follow Best Go 3 for all the money secrets.
Why is car insurance so expensive? Well, how much are you paying per month? I'm paying $200 and it's just minimum coverage. Nah, that's too much. Let me show you the 5 cheapest car insurance from the largest companies here in the US. Geico's the cheapest with an average of $29 per month. And Allstate coming in with $55 per month. Even if I choose Allstate, I'm still paying $145 more just for minimum coverage. There might be so many factors to why you're paying $200, but still shop around for the best quote. If you want to learn more ways to save money, go ahead and follow me.
I was paying $225 at Geico and they just raised it to $500 because someone tried to steal my car. How is that my fault? For real, like, how can you raise somebody? So I tell you, they really raise people's insurance at the slightest, most insane, silly reasons ever. Because I don't think, like, that is the reason why they're paying you. Why are you raising the money on them and telling them that they are at fault, or they can actually they don't know how to drive, things like that? They could be having a lot of issues all the time with their cars. Maybe that's a little bit different, but I think when they even raise it, they do it in a ridiculous way. And it's almost like once you just need them to make a repair for you, you're gonna pay them times. You're gonna pay it. They'll make you pay it in a few months. Echo that charged me $500, you're joking? So because this person actually has paid $500. So what is the person actually saying? That's a false information. Anyways, guys, that's it for this video. Thank you for watching this video to the end. I really appreciate you guys so much. Please, before you go, don't forget to click the like button, subscribe to the channel if you really appreciate my content and you love it, and also leave your thoughts in the comment section. Let me know what you guys think about this video. I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.